What is going on, everybody? It's KingTutsPro and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do a Sam Kolder inspired YouTube thumbnail and how to create pretty much, thumbnails for your YouTube videos with this app called Pics Art on your iPhone. So it's really cool. It's easy for the most part, of course. And if you're willing to spend a couple of bucks here and there, you can do this for all of your videos if you're going to be doing it on your iPhone and you don't want to pay for Photoshop or any of those apps. You can do it this way, and it's honestly a lot easier to do it this way. So for the most part, I'm going to be sticking with the Sam Kolder inspired thumbnail. Of course, kind of create your own creativity, but I see this a lot, and so I just wanted to show you guys how to do it if you guys were curious. So the app that you guys are going to need is called Picsart. You guys can go to the App Store and download it. It's a free app. Install it on your iPhone and open it up. So I'm gonna go back here, and this is what it's gonna look like when you open it. Now you will need a subscription, or you can do a free trial. I think it's a 3-day trial or a 7-day trial, and you can try it out and test out everything that pretty much all the features on this app. I suggest you guys do. I'm not sponsored by this app at all, but this is by far my most favorite app of all time on the iPhone when it comes to editing photos and all that stuff. So what you want to do is you want to click this button here, this plus icon, and you can edit your photos, draw, you can take a picture with the camera or do a collage. I'm going to do edit, and I'm going to do a photo, which is this one here that I got royalty free from unsplash.com. Assuming you guys have your photos already taken, whether it's from Instagram or whatever, just import it. This is just from the camera roll. And what you want to do first is you want to go to the tools. Right now, it's not in a 1280 by 720 or a 1920 by 1080 aspect ratio for YouTube, so we're going to have to change that. So go to Tools, go to Crop, and here in the bottom, we're going to have some presets. So we have one for Instagram Square, one for Instagram Portrait, Instagram Story, Facebook Post, Facebook Cover, Twitter Header, Twitter Post, but we're going to do the YouTube one. So go to the YouTube one, and if you kind of drag with your finger, you can move this up or down, and I'm going to kind of get the horizon a little bit. And I'm going to click on apply. So when you click apply, this will go ahead and save it for the most part in the project, or you can go back to undo it at the top there. And we're going to add our font. And the font that Sam Kolder uses is called Surfing Capital. It's a free font that you guys can download from dafont.com. And you can get this all from the Safari app on your iPhone. Of course, assuming you have the subscription or a trial with this app, you guys can use this feature, but you can also pay for certain fonts within the app without, adding your own custom fonts. So if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Safari here, and it's called dafont.com. And here you have a whole bunch of fonts. You have some calligraphy fonts, some sans serif fonts, brush fonts. But the one we're going to be looking for right now is called Surfing Capital. So look up Surfing Capital and click search, and this is the first result that we're going to get. So we're going to click download and click OK. This font is heavy, so if you guys have ever used this font on a desktop computer, it's really slow and sluggish, so that's why we're going to do it on the iPhone. So when you click on the download, you're going to have this like little zip file looking thing, and it's a zip archive. So we're going to click on open in Picsart. Pretty sure you guys don't have that yet if you've never installed Picsart. So we're going to click more, and here you're going to have a whole bunch of apps. You should have copy to Picsart there, or you can go to the more, and here you can choose to enable that app. So I'm pretty sure you guys do have this option. So click copy to Picsart, and we're going to have to choose this photo here. Now this will undo everything, so we don't want to do that. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to do the one that we already have. So now when you import it, it's going to be saved already. And you can see this is another one that I've installed. So this is the Surfing Capital font that I chose here, okay? If you zoom in, some of it might be a little bit squished. If the font is squished, erase it, click apply, and then go back and do it again. So go to the text here, and then type in whatever you want. So I'm going to type in Portland, even though it's not really Portland, but it's okay. Shout out to all my Portland viewers. So here we have the fonts that it already comes in, but we're going to go to this plus icon with the purple plus icon, and you can do recent, custom fonts, Picsart fonts, and then these other ones that you guys can download and use for your thumbnails, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do custom fonts here, but I'm going to click on recent because we've already recently used that. So we're going to click recent, and you're going to have now this font, and it should look like this. It shouldn't be squished and it shouldn't be half the size of the font. And it should look like this bottom font right here. So go ahead and tap on that, double tap on it and click OK. So now it's going to look like this, okay? So just make this bigger. Looks right there is perfect. So I'm going to click on apply, but don't click apply yet. If you want the text to look like it's behind this young gentleman right there, all you got to do is press this erase icon there and zoom in onto the photo here by pinching using 2 fingers. And here in the bottom, you're going to have a eraser tool. So if you tap on this, you have the option of increasing the size and decreasing the size, changing the opacity and the hardness, okay? So I'll keep the hardness at around 50. And start erasing, okay? So it looks like it's, make this smaller. So it looks, if you erase a lot, all you got to do is go to this one. It looks like a pencil brush icon, and this will allow you to paint that back in, all right? So it's pretty much like a little mask. So go ahead and do this as well on this one here, and I might be a little bit more precise here. So I'm gonna make this size smaller and do something like this, and maybe erase a little bit of this part. So I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna click the check mark now. And then when you're ready and you're good to go, you can also add, change the color here. You can add a stroke, the opacity, a blend mode, shadow, but I'm gonna leave it like that and I'm gonna click apply. So from here you can go into the tools and go into adjust, and here you can adjust the brightness, so you can make it a little brighter. You can increase the contrast or decrease it. I'm gonna decrease it a little bit. You have clarity, you have saturation, increase that as well. You got shadows, so I'm gonna increase that, and you got the highlights as well. So I'm going to increase them by a little bit and click apply. And when you're ready to export this, all you have to do is click this next button, save it to wherever you want pretty much. I'm going to save it to my camera roll and photos, and you're pretty much good to go. Just click done and you're good to go, and you're ready to send this to your Mac or whatever you guys are going to be uploading this to. I'm assuming YouTube. So if you go to photos and we go here, you're going to see that we now have our thumbnail surfing capital font looking really nice, and you can see that it looks like it's behind this dude right here. So yeah, so if you guys found this tutorial helpful, be sure to leave a like, guys. That'd be awesome. Subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on a video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.